Hi, everyone, and welcome. All right, let's get started. We're going around the world. Aries to Pisces. Let's see what's happening. I'm using the Tarot of Dreams. Let's get 3 cards and start. Wow, look at that, Aries. I am loving this. Oh my God. What? This is fabulous. Fabulous. Okay, new beginnings in love, perhaps. Buying a house. Putting money down on a home. Definitely, for some of you, looking for a home and loving it, right? Oh, that's what they're saying. I conquered, right? I came, I left, I conquered. It feels this way. Others of you, a new business enterprise. It could be commercial real estate. It doesn't have to be, for some it's housing for your home. Others it's commercial, right? It's loving this new beginning. And I feel this is coming up now, right? You've been working on it. Like the plans are in place. You're loving, for some of you, you have maybe have attracted someone, a new love. I love that. Some of you are in love. Some of you may receive some information regarding love and your love life and or your residence. Mushrooms, mice, and the owl of wisdom and peace. So you have a plethora of stuff going on with regard to your home. It's kind of like, all right, I've gained a lot of wisdom about about my home. I've gained insight. And now I'm showing that to the world, so to speak. So there's a mouse here. So for some of you, you were worried. Maybe you were worried that you weren't going to get the house. Maybe you were worried that you were maybe not get the loan. But this house or whatever home that you have and that you're in is like, it's very peaceful. It's a beautiful garden. You're making it and creating it so beautifully. And also about the financial part of it is, you know what? I am loving everything in my life right now, truly, and looking at like the luck of the draw. Something about the luck of the draw. We have the seahorse going deep within our subconscious. Interesting, look at this. The seahorse and the iguana are facing each other. We're talking massive luck. We're talking even financial gain, maybe inheritance from family. You know, you might have inherited a property from your family, and it's like, yeah, it's good. Yeah, it's really good here. All right, let's get some hidden truths. I mean, the stuff that you had to deal with is over. The iguana is good luck, and the seahorse is going deep into your heart center, knowing that you have gained a lot, whether it's financial, property, whatever it is. You feel like you have received what you feel like you are deserving of. True that. Wow, I regret lying to you. So this could be someone coming in and saying that they really regret lying to you. I mean, you know, here's the thing. A lie has, just like any emotion, has deep has to have an understanding of depth and form. So what I mean is someone could have just blurted out something. It was a lie, you know. Growing up, it was like, okay, is that a lie or is that a white lie? You know, all of that. But kind of like when we're pressed up against a situation where we're like, you know, it's kind of like, I don't want to lie, but to save face, I lied. I may not have meant it, but it's kind of like, right? It's like other things that we don't think about, right? In the heat of the moment, it's like, oh shit, I'm going to get caught. I've got to lie. I don't want to lose this. I don't want to get in trouble. I don't want to get caught. I'm just trying to save face. I feel this was I lied because it was quick. It was kind of, which is sad. The natural course or order of business was, this is how I roll. And that cost someone a lot. That's the price you pay for love. And that's this volcanic eruption. Like, yeah, you lied. I don't know if you're going back to say that you regret telling. You may want to go back and tell someone that you did. So, and then there's different forms of lying. Did we beat around the bush? Was it an all-out lie from the get-go? Right? You know where I'm going with that. So you have to distinguish whether that is applicable to you. All right, we went a little deeper in that, Aries. What can we say? It had to be done. All right, let's go. Taurus. Timestampers, thank you. I'm definitely getting to all the comments, and thank you. March readings were really off the chain on so many levels of my emotions. Okay, Taurus. Taurus. Wow, another house, palace, or we should say, right? But this is action. So someone may be going back to school, getting their degree, leaving home, getting their degree. It could be about a child, or it's you, Taurus, it could be a child, a cousin, a grandkid, whatever. Maybe someone who's coming to live with you or does live with you and maybe getting their own home. They've established, stability. So someone could be getting a new home, or someone could be really back and forth between two homes, right? It's like, this is where your family lives and this is where you live. And then we have the page, which is, a little dabbling, if you will, of, well, I want to do a lot of, I'm seeing a lot of action in terms of the beautifying your place of residence is huge here. You may have a dog or two. I love this card because whatever home we're talking about here, Taurus, this is the year of the dragon. And in this depiction, and that's why I don't take these out, because there's always a message behind every card. And so here's like a flag, if you will, of the red dragon. So some of you, if you are renting out your property, a second income, like a beach house or whatever you're renting out, if you are doing that, you're going to be making some money on that. That's why you have two homes. One was probably done up, not saying they're not both beautiful. I mean, come on, look at this. Are you kidding me? This is beautiful. Okay. We will be together again. So for some of you Taurus, beautiful Taurians, some of you are away from home. I feel some of you are away from family, actually. I don't feel this is, it's not in my heart of hearts. It's, I love my family, but I travel a lot. I'm back and forth. I'm in and out. It's like a lot of responsibility that I have, but I try to be at home as much as possible. I don't feel that's, I mean, it is love, but it's love of family for whomever that pertains to. Okay, let's go to Gemini. Just making sure the energy is flowing. Hold on. This one just, these came out, so we're taking them because they came out. 9 of Wands and the Strength. So Gemini, you guys are tired. You guys are tired. Your body needs healing. Some of you, this is health related. Like, you need to really focus on your health, the health of your body. There's nothing wrong. I mean, we're talking simple. It's simple as don't work so hard. Are you not getting enough rest? And others, are you working too hard, right? You need to really gain some strength so that you can heal. So the real course of action is inaction. I would say take a 4-day weekend away. Go to a spa. Go find your place so that you can chill. What makes you happy? Like, are you realizing, truly, are you realizing, Gemini, the people around you that are draining you, draining your energy? And for what? Right? People just want to take, and as much as you're going to give. All right, for some of you, I just heard, it's like you're cleaning your house like frapping crazy. Okay, well, there's nothing wrong with cleaning your house, but you got to take a break, right? Some of you, that's what it is. Okay? It's about the body. Right, health is wealth. We know that, right? So masculine and feminine needs to heal. Now, it could be healing not only of the body, because the body's our navigation system, right? So the body's saying, have hope, trust, be courageous, take your time out, just literally take a seat, right? Get home from work. So what? Sit down and relax. Eat healthy. Drink your water, whatever. Seriously, you need a big break. I hope that you can forgive me one day. Okay, so that could be draining, right? That's draining. It's like either you or someone else is saying, could be a Sag or a Leo or Aquarius, right? Saying, hopefully someday you can forgive me. So what happens is here, you have your physical, masculine and feminine exhausted, and your brain, your mindset is focusing in on the forgiving factor. If you would want forgiveness from someone else or vice versa. It doesn't matter. The point is when the mind says, oh my God, I hope I can be forgiven, or, I may not need the verbal forgiveness, but it is draining me. And your body is telling you that. Hand in hand, okay? Okay. So take a rest. I'm serious. Go on a 4-day weekend or something if you can. Take, one of those personal days. I mean, that's what they're there for. All right, Cancers. Cancers. Like getting out of the dark, right? Out of the dark, because we're very clear, without question. We're very clear about where we've been, and we're getting they're saying acclimated to where we're headed. So you're getting, some of you, downloads from Spirit, asking for help from Spirit, saying, okay, you have 2 here and 2 here. Even though this is a page, this is still the swords, the 2 swords and the 2 pentacles, right? It's not about what the card says. It's about the meaning behind the narrative, which is, I've come out of the dark, I've learned a lot, I'm moving forward in my life, and I'm asking Spirit for help. Show me the way. You're like, let it all go. I lift up my hands. Like, what do we do when we lift up our hands? We say, I give up. Maybe that's another, which is beautiful, actually. If you can give up to Spirit and say, okay, where in the world do you need me to serve? Show me the way. Dark night of the soul. Masks are off. Confusion is gone. Not only do I see the light, I am the light. From darkness, you can see. From darkness to light. Right? I don't know why. Gold engraving. Someone's engraving gold on, I don't know, a boat. Maybe a boat or a gazebo. Or maybe you're getting a globe of some sort that has gold and beautiful, intricate design. Something about designing. Some of you Cancerians are designing things. You could also be searching for a design, a logo, a trademark. And if that is a trademark and or a copyright of any sort, make sure you do that, right? Yeah, some of you writers, I feel it's writing. Maybe you're looking, at options with regards to logos and an intricate look for whatever you're searching for. I am not available. What? I am not available, which really means these 2 cards right here. This is about, I haven't found it yet. These cards say I'm not available, which one would say, well, if we look at the face value of the card, yeah, okay, so someone may not be emotionally available. Could be a Scorp. I felt Scorpio when I pulled it. I know it's not Scorpio, but I feel it. It's almost like a death. So someone could have gone through a identity, like the death of their identity, right? Death of the ego. And right now they're not able to surmise the direction in which they need to go, which is fine. So that's why 1 becomes not available to right now external decisions or needing to do anything right now, but be shown the way forward by Spirit. Letting go. This is a beautiful depiction of letting go. And he's naked, right? He's surrendered. This is surrender. That's beautiful. Okay. Okay. It's what Spirit is saying. It's like, it's finally the ability to surrender to Spirit. For some of you have finally caught up to that, like what you thought and where you thought maybe you were headed is going to be completely different than what you thought. All right, let's go to Leo. Leo gets the Palace of Swords, right? Why? Because way stuck in your head about what? Movement. What do I do? Some of you can't sleep at night because you're worried about stuff. It's like just worrying about stuff, overly concerned with maybe what you're reading. I am hearing contracts. If there are any contracts to be signed, it's kind of like, if you have any hesitation, like I just feel, I truly think that you should do nothing right now. Even though this card is here, I feel you need to read between the lines. There's a lot of read between the lines of what's being said, what's on paper, what's being read. If it's not a contract, any negotiations, definitely. We need to ensure that everything goes smoothly, and you may be like, come on already. That's how some of the fire signs roll. Come on already. But it is in your best interest to take it slow. And don't worry about it. Don't worry about the outcome. The outcome will show up right here, and you will be at peace with whatever outcome that is. For others of you, maybe have seen and or read something that was a little unsettling. And you're like, well, what the heck does that mean? Trying to decipher what you're seeing on social media or reading on social media, whatever it is, right? Or literally discernment. Like, do I really believe this crap? I feel like some of you are really questioning a lot of things right now, and it's good. Curiosity, they say, killed the cat. I don't even know where that saying came from, but I don't particularly care for it. Curiosity gives you the growth to move forward, to know. You don't know how hard it was to let you go. Okay, so some of you Leos had to let go of a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Sag. Maybe some of you are like, just reliving some moments from your past. But this could also mean someone moved on, but moving could have been like you moved out of your home, or you moved from a location, or someone else that did, and now you're at a distance from one another, and it's like, this sucks. I mean, it happens. What are you going to do, right? And that distance could be far, or maybe you think it's far and it's right in front of you. Okay, Virgo. Virgo. Come on, Virgo. Give me a good sign. Oh my gosh, Virgo. You're killing me. Seriously. All right, so for some reason, something that ended really fast became like the thorns in your side. Something about thorns. We had this fight. It was a blow up. Could be with a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, right? We had a fight. I heard some things or said some things I think, Virgo, I feel a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius really said some things that you were really shocked about. Like, and you're thinking, you're thinking, where did this even come from? And how can they say these things? Brutal honesty, I also heard. Like someone's shining some real brutal truths that is going to affect you, like hurt your feelings. Some things that were said were below the belt, so to speak, as the saying goes. Maybe, someone should have thought about how they reacted. If they reacted, was it, is this a reaction or was this a contemplated, that fight that someone says, I'm just gonna spew it all out and I don't care. That's how I feel. Someone's just gonna say exactly how they feel and or felt, and it's for real. Someone's a tattoo artist. I don't know. And every tattoo has a meaning behind. Obviously, a lot of people do that. I mean, I for sure, I have that also. But I also feel that the designs of the tattoos are really beautifully done for some of you. Or you're dealing with a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius that has the tattoos. Okay, like, I'm hearing all your kids tattooed on your shoulder or your fingers, your neck, something like that. Inscribed imprints of those. Some of you have like grandmother, grandfather, mother, father, loved one that's crossed over, tattooed on your body. Their name, a sleeve, even their face. Yeah, this lightning, this came out of the blue. Like, you had no idea someone was so hurt. Someone's really in pain. We have masculine and feminine. Masculine, agreeing to not agreeing to disagree. Not agreeing to disagree. The feminine, I can't believe you said that. I can't believe you're telling me now how you feel. Some of you, after all these years. Like, what? This is karmic, for sure. Whatever the relationship, karmic. I knew exactly what I was doing. Oh my gosh, I did feel it. Virgos, for some of you, someone lashed out and it was orchestrated. Very coy. Yeah, this was orchestrated. Someone did that whole, you know how you do that, here you are in a fight. Well, one thing is, here you are having a fight with someone and someone's not even listening to the actual fight or disagreement, and they're just like I gotta be on. I gotta be on. I know exactly how I have to respond. That, or someone like looked in the mirror or, got, kind of ballsy to tell the truth to someone after so long about how they felt and what they really think of them, and or vice versa of you. You could be the one doing it. But you know what? Seriously, it just surprises me truly that so many people that have known each other for so many years, or even if you don't know someone for so many years, why don't we tell the truth, or we tell people exactly how we think or feel at the onset of when it's happening, right? Why do we wait until an actual blow up comes up, and then everything that someone or you have ever thought of or you can think of every minute is like, 10 years ago, that I remember this fight, you did this to me like then, or that kind of thing? Why? Is that a defense mechanism? Like the buildup, right? You build up all these reasons, and then when the real fight comes, you just spew all these reasons of why someone, jerked you around or something. You know what I mean? All right, Libra. I don't know. Libra, look at your card came out. So we're on point now, aren't we? Right? And what? The Two of Cups. All right, well, we have like a potential rebirth. I know you're not going to like this, right? A potential rebirth with a Two of Cups person, which means this was your ride or die person, right? This was the person that you wanted to be with you, Scorpio, Cancer, or another Libra. But literally, two peas in a pod, the two swans with the two, what do we call these? Oh, geez. Right? The two scales. Thank you. Hello. Did I have a blonde moment? All right. Do you know what I'm saying? All right. So someone may want to resurrect some issues also, because, justice is here. So someone may want to say, I got to tell you some stuff that I didn't tell you before. I want to share some feelings that maybe I never shared with you before. Someone may have gotten an awakening. Look at this. The masculine, his eyes are closed and then they're open. So someone may have woken up to the fact that they're missing someone desperately. I don't know, I heard that. Because your Two of Cups is sacred love. You don't mess around with sacred love. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, we want to say that every love, not every love is sacred. But what we feel with love, because there's all shapes and sizes and forms of every emotion, we don't always, we do feel it. Either we hide it, we say it, we don't mean it, we do mean it, it's raw truth, it's not, it's a cover up, whatever. Or we cover up, or we don't show it. And now I feel someone's coming back to show it. They've had some time. Should we say 6 to 8 months or weeks? Time to kind of where do I need to take a situation that was done Someone's literally feeling as though they need peace. They need to show you what they didn't before, if that makes sense. Someone was definitely like, I feel, Libra, that someone was really all about like the rule of thumb. You know, someone could be in jail. I don't know. But I don't feel that 100%. What I do feel is maybe a legal case, or not even really. For some of you, it may be a sliver of you, a legal case, right? But, or a justice of the peace. Ooh, justice of the peace here. When like in the 11th hour, Libra, someone says, I'm back, or I want this, and I want you, kind of vibe. For others, this is an energy that goes by the book, doesn't fly by the seat of their pants. This person's very, you know, dictatorship in terms of, well, you know, I learned when I was growing up as a kid that I shouldn't express my feelings, but now that I've lost you, or I don't know if I can even possibly try and get you back in my life, but at least I'm going to try. And it's like a Hail Mary, you know? That's what I feel. It's like, I have to at least make an effort. I wish I could share my good news with you. And that, I feel, is the good news. I feel someone wants to come back and say, all right, here it is, Libra. We were together. We had a great time. Everything was great. But I really was very conservative in telling you how I felt, because I didn't believe that I should, you know, I didn't grow up that way, number one. And I didn't believe that, maybe I didn't believe that you would believe if I told you what really I feel in my heart. Kind of remorseful, right? This guy's remorseful. He looks remorseful. I don't know. I'm going to say it. Anorexia, bulimia. Okay. You or someone else may be, you know, really skinny, and it looks anorexic. Maybe they have a problem. I didn't feel the problem, but I felt like they were really thin. Like, you know, like unhealthy. It's one thing to be thin. It's another to be unhealthy. You know, where you see all the bone structure. I mean, I don't know. Maybe you like that. Anyway, all right, let's go. Scorpio. Who knows, right? Who knows? Scorpio, what's going on here? We have this internal conflict, or you're fighting with yourself about, right? Look at that, 6 of coins. That's kind of a justice type of vibe. Like, you know, is this a lawyer? Some of you Scorpios are dealing with a lawyer and having issues of, well, what's going to happen? Well, what should happen is someone should be doing the right thing here, right? But this 5 of Wands is really important, because if this is you, you know, maybe you're dealing with a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, or you have dealt with a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius here. And maybe it's about you're having internal feelings of, I don't know why I want to say madness. It's like maddening. It's like someone gets you so pissed, but you don't really express it. You just internalize it. Like someone got you maybe pissed, maybe someone, you know, it could be a financial issue where a lawyer, you know, you're like, I want what's fair here in the game of a legal situation, say, you know, and inside it's like it, you know, it burns up inside. It's like you're burning up inside. Or it's a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius that feels like someone was unfairly treated. Some of you and or Gemini, Libra, Aquarius did not treat, or both, each other fairly. This is unfair. This is unfair. This, next to this, I should say, is unfair. This is like, you know, what happened. It wasn't of equal give and take. Certainly it was not. You know, it's like, come on already. And why, if it is in love or whatever it is, Scorpio, why would you be feeling this way when dealing with especially an air sign who's very clear, who's very communicative? You know, I feel that the balancing of communication, verbalizing, you know, the actions, right? Actions speak louder than words. And it wasn't a fair, this was unfair play. It was like someone was giving more of their time and energy, and all you want, and the other wasn't, and all we wanted was what was needed in any partnership, whether it's business or personal, is like, come on already. And maybe a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Scorpio said, hey, or Leo, Taurus here, said, hey, you know, like, I'm not feeling this a partnership. This almost feels like a business deal. There's a lot of differences. If it's a business deal, then yeah, we're here, we're on board. But if this was a partnership, Scorpio, this wasn't a fair game at all. I left you before you could leave me, and that's the truth of what you feel that maybe you and or Gemini, Libra, Aquarius did, right? It was like, oh my God. For some of you, it was like, okay, not again. But how many times, right? The boy that cried wolf. That's what this brings me to say. This is like the boy that cried wolf. He wants it to be different, but he doesn't change a thing. So, Scorpio, you're dealing with someone, or it's you. You gotta like we have to be on fair, equal ground. Our foundation has to be our communication has to be clear. The belief systems. These are all important convos that we need to have with another before we entangle ourselves with someone else, you know. And that's fair game. Like, if you're going to sit there, Scorpio, and deal with someone or you lying, then you have no right or no place in someone else's life, or they don't in yours. And that's the clarity that you have received and or gotten possibly from the Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Like, hey, don't lie to me. And why can't you just communicate, or someone needs to communicate as an adult, so we talk on a fair, equal grounds of fairness, right? And that's what, you know, what do they say, right? In any kind of partnership or relationship, communication is key. You can't just walk away from a fight because you can't deal. You can't lie your way through it. It catches up with you. So however many times this has happened, Scorpio, you have to come to terms with that reality. And so does the other person. right? We don't want to make things fit where they don't fit, where they don't belong. All right, let's go. Saggies. Ooh, Saggy got the Tree of Life. Oh my God, look at this. Wow, your Kundalini rising here. This is a level up if I ever saw one. This is like leveling up. I cannot tell you how, like, so happy I am to see this. This is opening all the blockages. This is level up. This is higher consciousness. Like you, oh my gosh. Yes. I am so psyched. I'm so happy. Oh my God, I'm so happy. I can't tell you. Scorpio. Oh, I said Scorpio. Saggies. That was not meant. Not unless you're dealing with a Scorpio. But seriously, it could be a death and rebirth. Whatever. But let's talk about how good you're feeling. You are leveling up. You're making money. You're saving money. You're rebuilding yourself from the ground up. Are you kidding me? Oh my God, this is beautiful. This is absolutely beautiful because you've been through so much crap. Like, we're not going to lie. It has not been easy for at least the last, what, 3 months? You know your worth. You know your place in this world. And you have leveled up. Like, literally, as above, so below. Your body's feeling amazing. Your tree of life is your body. It's the sacred body. It's the temple. And you've leveled up. Some of you, I just heard, no more walking on eggshells. If this hasn't come yet to you, in terms of like the reality of the beauty of a rebuild that is absolutely stunning, as above, so below, I'm telling you, it's happening. I know your March reading was a little unsettling, but when I see this is like a level up like no one's business. Clearing, level up, receive. Some of you are, I love you. Oh my God, I love you guys. I'm not, yeah, you got it, right? I love the Saggies, but seriously, things are really good because, you know why, Saggies? You went through so much shit for a while, and it happens to every sign. It happens not in sequential order. It just happens. Certain signs go through more crap at some period of their natal chart than others, right? But you know, it's always darkest before the dawn. I know it sounds whatever it sounds, I really could care less. What I really love to see is that you deserve this. You deserve all of this. I'm not just talking financial. I'm talking knowing your worth. You changed. So what happened was you decided that you're not going to constrict yourself to the likes of what others want or what others think of you or say about you or have done to you. This is leveling up means, you know, whatever people do to us, if you can just change the way that you feel from the inside out, this happens. Ah, I'm like so psyched. I love that. That's a great read. Absolutely a beautiful reading. Thank God. All right, Saggies, you guys are on your way to many blessings. All right. Capricorn, oh my God, I can't even talk. Your read made me cry. I mean, I was not, it was very particular and specific. Your reading made me very, like I had so many emotions, I couldn't even. So now I'm praying for my Cappies. And I'm not kidding. When I feel that these readings, you know, these are patterns, they form. So over the course of months, and as readers, you know, we clearly can see patterns forming. Virgos have been going through it too, right? So patterns forming and things that happen, and that the read has been so consistent, it's almost like it's, there's like stop, but it's not stop. It's like you need, Capricorn, you need to know that every sign goes through this, where we just realize as readers that someone's going through it more than others, certain signs, right? So I'm now praying for my Capricorns to be not afraid to say what you really feel. Like, why are we not looking, like we've almost, some of you have stopped communication after this, I feel that the negativity is just overbearing. It's either, it's like the negativity, the uncertainty of, like, I feel like you and or a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Pisces have been very on the outs for some time now. I'm mostly Aquarius. Capricorn, I've been dealing with you in Aquarius a lot. All right. And it's like, well, you know, if you are dealing with an air sign, which is an Aquarius, like here, they don't really show their feelings. They're not about their feels. They're not. Maybe you left because nothing's like happening here. We can't even have a convo unless it's negative. And it's, you know, it's like someone doesn't want to share. Someone's not telling you how they feel. And if the subject matter comes up, then what happens? We have a fight. We disagree all the time. We don't see eye to eye. We're so different. I mean, come on. We're so different. Someone is not as they seem. Like on the outside, it looks like, maybe it looks warm and fuzzy, right? Like the dog, right? Like, you know, doggies are very fuzzy, wuzzy, you know. And then on the inside, you know, or they do. I feel it's like you already know that this person is not capable of showing their feelings right here. It could be emotional unavailability for sure. And, you know, you're like, I'm out. It could also mean, I'm just going to say for very few, it could also mean that, you know, when there's an issue of money, someone just says, I'm out. It could be you. I don't want to talk about it. I don't think it's any of your business. Why are you asking me questions? Why are you so inquisitive? Why can't you just go with the flow? Some of you are hiding your feelings because you're hurt, and that is something like, I don't want to show how I feel, so I'm not going to. And that's just the way it is. Some of you are just like emotionally and your mindset is just like, you know what, I'm kind of done. I want to feel that way again. So this could mean for some of you Cappies, you know what? I felt at one time that someone was so warm and fuzzy. I felt their feelings. I believed in what they said to me. I want that again. I'm going to take another because I'm so attracted to you. Someone might be divorced. I'll take one more. I have to. Finding out the truth crushed me. Okay, so someone may have, right, as we see here, a truth somehow may have crushed you about maybe an ex. I don't know. Maybe an ex-wife, an ex-husband. Maybe someone was just like autopilot, can't get anything, can't move, can't grow. So a divorce ensued or a separation, or it's been several years now, but because you have kids or animals, whatever, you still have to have these convos, and it still seems as though you're poker faced, but you still kind of like in that poker face, Capricorn. Some of you are like, I kind of still feel like I'm attracted to you. And I kind of feel like what brought us together in the first place was our differences. You know what they say, what you attract, or what is attractive to you in the beginning of a partnership is why you go your separate ways in a divorce or a saying goodbye, cutting of ties. So there's a lot of truth to that. I'm just going to tell you. It's very true. What attracts you separates you, or what you thought that was really cutesy becomes a massive aggravation. See, I can't even talk. I don't think you're even talking. I think you had that fight and you're like, you know what, I'm out. Maybe not a fight, just like, you know what, I don't want to relive this situation and I'm gone. Someone may be just too negative. It's always complaining, that kind of, that's like, who wants that in their lives? Unfortunately, so many people have become so complacent to that feeling of negativity, of anger, of that complacency. Okay, Aquarius. I'm praying for you, Caps. Aquarius. All right, so look at that. Your card came right out. What? Look at this. We are way, way in love here. Are we not? You could be definitely dealing with an Aries, Leo, Sag, like feeling the vibes of love, hoping forever with this Leo, Aries, Sag. I mean, seriously, are you kidding? Someone's pouring their emotional, this is 100%. I'm in. 100% I'm in. Now, for others, some of you are on the other end of that spectrum of the horizon saying, wow, I was really hoping, because that was your reading, Aquarius, for some of you, with a Leo. It could be a Leo, Aries, Sag. It was that hope to regain and get back together again. But I feel that, so the two sides of that horizon, that spectrum, which is right here, the horizon, is about some of you, I feel, we're totally in for the long haul. This is forever. forever on the earth plane. And or maybe forever, right? As our higher consciousness does blend with the energy of those we have really loved, which is all of humanity. But let's not get into that right now. Aquarius, let me focus. This is, for some of you, true love, and I'm putting in 100%, if not more, into this relationship. I'm in for the win. For others, it's an ex who you're healing from, right? And you're maybe trying to, I don't know. I don't think you want, I feel like there was a point, Aquarius, that you wanted this person back because they're the real deal for you. But when it came to your March reading, I feel that came to, you came to an understanding that it's probably not going to happen. But for some of you, it may happen. So, take it as I am grateful for the spiritual lesson. Some of you have resolved this is like, I am just grateful. For some of you, I am just grateful that I fell in love with you, that I have kids with you, that we have a union, even though maybe it's not a marriage any longer, or it is a getting to be very much a forever relationship, a sacred union. However this bodes for you, Aquarius, you have been with an Aries, Leo, Sag, or are, where you wanted forever. It is gonna be forever, but even if it's not forever, this person holds a very special place in your heart. And it's a spiritual lesson of appreciating every moment that we have with someone, because that could be our last. Not necessarily through the, disintegration of the body, but more importantly, the love that we take with us from the people that meant everything to us. And I do love this card. I do. And this deck, I love this Tarot of Dream deck. I'll tell you why, because this king does have a crown. So he's not necessarily just a player. I mean, yeah, he's hot and sexy, but he may not be that player. And he's got luck. He always has luck on his side, this guy. It's like he's just lucky. Maybe that's how you feel, right? You're feeling and they're feeling that so lucky and grateful to be with one another. And that is a lesson in itself, to be appreciative of the person that you love. That's a union. That is a Two of Cups moment. All right, and Pisces. I am praying for Pisces. So the 3 signs I'm praying for is Pisces, Capricorn, and Virgo. Pisces. Oh my God. New love, Pisces. New love of life. Oh, and he came out again. Let's take one more for Pisces. So you may be hearing, Pisces, you may be hearing from an Aries, Leo, Sag. This could be a Sag. You may be getting some information that a Sag, or it's with a new love or someone that you do love, who is maybe going on vacation, who is traveling the world, or is being called to go across the world. It may be a foreigner. You may get information about this person that you love, Pisces. If it's not a new love for some of you, I mean, I feel for a good majority, you're meeting someone who may be foreign or likes to travel, and it's an Aries, Leo, Sag. You may be spotting them on social media, or they are looking at you. Someone's come to grips with whom they love and how much they love. Some of you, honestly, have been working on yourselves. Like, this is great work on yourself and wanting to show it to the world. And I'm not talking egoically. I'm not. I don't feel this is egoic, and I'm going to tell you why. Because it's the Ace of Cups. Nothing is egoic with the Holy Grail of sacred love. Even when you have some of you would say, right, the fire sign could be an ego or egoic vibe to him or her, but that's not the case. This person is gorge. I mean, what? Like, you can't, like, literally, you can't even speak. Now, that could be, there's a little, but maybe not, because this really does hold a lot of water. I feel you have a deep connect with someone, or is coming in for you. A new love. Who's cultured. I mean, are you kidding? Yes. I love it. This is the king, where I said it before, and I'll say it again, who does have the crown. So it's not like he's not sexy, but doesn't mean that he's a player. Also, he's got the dragon on his lapels. So he just is lucky. Some people don't realize how that happens. You do make your own luck, but it's all about what you believe. Some of you do feel like you just lucked out. Yes. Thank God. I wish things could be different. So this could be someone that you have been with and is looking at your social media. I feel like you have a deep love for this person. I feel that if this is a person that was in your life for, I don't know, maybe 8 years or more, right? Or more, or you've known them for a long time. Maybe this is what they're wanting. Maybe they can't tell you, Pisces, like they can't write you, but the message of I wish things could be different is a message from them, their energy through to this read, so that you know, Pisces, that this person really has great love for you. I'm going to get another one. You have to do it. You just have to do it. I wonder if you're happy without me. So this could be an ex. Still checking you out. Still wishing and wondering what you're doing, where you're going. You know, what's really interesting, it's not interesting, it's kind of comical, if you will, because who really puts, I mean, some people put like, maybe they're traveling the world, or you are, and things are really great. And so you're posting a lot of stuff on Snap or IG, whatever. And they're watching all these great things. But, I have to digress to say, like, what percentage of what you see out there is really in here? And vice versa. They're watching you, but you're watching them. So if you're watching this person, you could be saying, yeah, how much, like, discern how happy that they're truly, making it look like, don't we already know this? Do we not already know this? Do we not already know that social media is an illusion of like an illusion within an illusion? All right, let's go to the karma cards and get one card for the collective. And thank you guys so much. Please like and subscribe. I don't know. Sometimes it's, for some of us, it's like up and down, but, the majority of importance here is the message that is relayed and who's listening. Let's go. One card. Fifth house, relationships and creation, right? The creation, it's Leo, right? It's creation. It is Leo. It's about love. If I'm not mistaken, we had the power of love, right? Luther Vandross. I do love that song because it's so true. The power of love, not only within our hearts, but also within the world, is what we're here, all of us. We're all here to help humanity rise, which means one person at a time. Not saying that we're here to tell someone what to do or how to ascend. That's not our job. This is about creating a beautiful trust within ourselves to show others to trust. Trust in the power of love. I send you guys so much love. Take care.